The Black History Lewisham 365 Trailblazer Map is part of our 2024 Black History Month celebrations. This resource highlights significant Black individuals and locations important to Black culture in the borough, showcasing their contributions to politics, arts, health, and more, and celebrating the impact of the Black community on Lewisham's history. You will find iconic people and places marked out on the map, from Downham to Deptford, Telegraph Hill to Grove Park. The Trailblazer Map competition invites residents to explore key locations and submit their photos for a chance to win a pair of tickets to a show at the Broadway Theatre, Catford. This activity educates residents about Lewisham's Black history while promoting community engagement. Oliver Samuels, often referred to as the Jamaican King of Comedy, Oliver Samuels is a regular performer at the Broadway Theatre in Catford. He is celebrated for his work in both stand-up and comic theatre. Ignatius Sancho. Charles Ignatius Sancho was an 18th-century writer, composer, businessman, and freed slave. He was a prominent British abolitionist, known for his refinement and accomplishments, and lived in Blackheath. Dame Erica Pienaar. Dame Erica Pienaar is a schoolteacher and educationalist who taught for 40 years in southeast London. She was headmistress of Prendergast Hillyfields College from 1998 to 2008. Pienaar has had a long career in education and was appointed a Dame for her services to education in the 2014 Queen's Birthday Honours list. Barbara Gray. Barbara Gray's journey with Lewisham Council began in 1989, when she took on the role of PA to the leader of Lewisham Council. During her time there, she established Lewisham's Apprenticeship scheme, which continues to thrive to this day. In April 2019, Mayor Damien Egan appointed Barbara as Mayoress of Lewisham. Alongside this role, she was also invited to serve as the Mayor and Council Advisor on Black and minority ethnic health inequalities. Maxie Priest. Maxie Priest, born Max Alfred Elliott in Lewisham, is a British reggae vocalist of Jamaican descent. Known for blending reggae and R&B, he was a pioneer of the reggae fusion genre. Maxie Priest became one of the first international artists to achieve success in this style and remains one of the most successful reggae fusion acts of all time. A mural honoring him can be found at Gold Star International Office Furniture. Reverend Sybil Theodora Phoenix. Sybil Phoenix is a community leader and founder of the Moonshot Centre, established in 1971 for Black teenagers. She has helped transform thousands of lives and was the first Black woman in the UK to be awarded an MBE for her incredible efforts. Tim Oshodi. Tim Oshodi led pioneering, Black-led self-build initiatives, including Nubia Way, a significant model of community empowerment. Nubia Way was part of developments built by Fusions, comprising 21 houses across 2 sites in Lewisham. It was Europe's largest Black-led self-build scheme and today houses people from a variety of ethnic backgrounds. John Blonky. John Blonky was a royal trumpeter in the courts of Henry VII and Henry VIII, and the only known black Tudor with an identifiable image. He served both kings, witnessing important events and playing in grand ceremonies. In 1511, he performed at Henry VIII's celebration of his short-lived son, as shown in the Westminster Tournament Roll. Blonky appears twice, on horseback, in livery and a turban. His image is the earliest known of a black person in England. A Deptford history trail plaque, featuring 2 ships, commemorates this at St. Nicholas Church in Deptford. Forest Hill School. This year, Forest Hill takes center stage as a school dedicated to promoting anti-racism. The school has introduced several initiatives to ensure ongoing progress in addressing racism, including a staff working group which has been established to focus specifically on combating racism. Desmond Tutu. Archbishop Desmond Tutu was an honorary curate at St. Augustine's Church in Grove Park from 1972 to 1975. Tutu was a prominent anti-apartheid and human rights activist. He later became the Archbishop of Cape Town and chair of South Africa's Truth and Reconciliation Commission. He lived on Chinbrook Road from 1972 to 1975 and was made a freeman of the borough in 1990. Jimi Hendrix. Music legend Jimi Hendrix, known for hits including Hey Joe and Purple Haze, reportedly lived for a short time in Hither Green during 1966. Dr. David Michael. Dr. David Michael was the first officer of African heritage to serve in Lewisham and one of only 11 black police officers in a force of over 22,000. He retired as a detective chief inspector at Scotland Yard after 30 years. In retirement, he continued to support community and charitable organisations, especially in healthcare and cancer awareness. As chairman of the Lewisham Community Police Consultative Group, he led its reform into the Lewisham Safer Neighbourhoods team. He also served as special advisor to Mayor Sir Steve Bullock on community cohesion, and as a councillor for Evelyn Ward, Deptford. Desmond Dekker. Reggae artist Desmond Dekker lived on Leyland Road and also in Forest Hill. Dekker was a Jamaican ska, rocksteady, and reggae singer-songwriter. Along with his backing group, the Aces, Wilson James and Easton Barrington Howard, he had one of the earliest international reggae hits with Israelites in 1968. Candice Carty-Williams. Candice Carty-Williams is a British author who grew up in several areas of South London, including Ladywell and Lewisham. She is best known for her novel Queenie, which she wrote in Lewisham libraries. Candice became the first black woman to win the Book of the Year accolade at the British Book Awards. In 2021, she returned to Lewisham libraries to speak to local secondary school students about her experiences growing up in Lewisham and her career in journalism and publishing. Beverly Glean. Beverly Glean is the founder, artistic director, and CEO of IRAE Dance Theatre, established in 1985. With over 20 years' experience in African people's dance, she trained at Laban Center, Jamaica School of Dance, and in Cuba. Beverly pioneered the representation of reggae music on stage and developed a respected education and outreach program. She received an MBE in 2017 for her services to African and Caribbean dance. Lucretta LaPierre. Lucretta LaPierre was a poet, volunteer, and one of the founding members of Hilly Fields Junior Parkrun. She was recognized for her outstanding contributions to the community. Caleb Azumah Nelson. Caleb Azumah Nelson is a British Ghanaian writer and photographer. His 2021 debut novel, Open Water, won the Costa Book Award for First Novel. Azumah Nelson grew up in and currently lives in Bellingham, southeast London. The Sydenham Society. Established in 1972 as a voice for Sydenham, the Sydenham Society recognized Black Pound Day, an initiative aimed at increasing the visibility of Black-owned businesses, and encouraged members and residents to support these businesses through their spending. Olaudah Equiano. Olaudah Equiano was an 18th-century writer and abolitionist, known for his autobiography detailing his life as a slave and his role in the abolitionist movement. There are memorials to Equiano across the borough, and a sculpture in Telegraph Hill commemorating the abolitionist was unveiled in 2008.